I had this idea that everyone who posted on social media needed to be themselves times 10, or be themselves on steroids, basically, to have a career in social media. But I was doing some research on YouTube, and I think I found a new way, and that's being 100% authentic. Old style of YouTube, old style of filming, with no editing that destroys or rots your brain, and just being authentic and just turning on a video and acting like you're having a conversation with a friend or hearing them out, I guess, in this case. But so I think that's what I'm going to do, because I didn't want to fill my channel and videos with constant editing just to keep the viewer engaged and not actually have a genuine conversation, because I don't believe I can build a strong, undying community like that. I just feel like it's just gonna be people that watch my videos and never watch my channel again. So I don't want to post videos just for the engagement or just to talk about whatever niche I choose to pursue. You see creators popping off all the time with zero editing styles, or they're just filming, picking up the camera and talking like a normal human. And that's where I was wrong. And I think instead of trying the brain dead editing style, I'm going to try to be authentic. Because old school YouTube went through a phase of this pure, authentic content of people being themselves and posting what they love to talk about and just talking about it. Now it's gotten to a point where everyone's doing this brain dead editing and making thumbnails so vibrant and colorful just so they can click on the video and just so you watch it all the way through, so they get paid or they get AdSense or stuff like that. But the channels that I think have long-lasting futures are the people that are genuinely authentic and are themselves. So I guess we'll try to pursue that. I'm not sure if I was 100% myself in my past videos, but being authentic, being myself, and being me. As much as I want to help other people and give other people advice, I have not put myself in a position to do that yet, because I haven't achieved my goals. I have not achieved my dreams yet. And it's like I can't give anyone advice about following their dreams and goals when I haven't achieved mine yet. So for now, I will try my best for it to be 100% authentic content, that I am genuinely being myself. And so in that case, I really honestly fucking hate talking about myself in that way. But we'll see. I'll be listening to God and his signs and what he wants me to do. And yeah, today is chess day. No idea what we're doing for chess today, but the apartment's going good. If you watch my past videos, I'm moving out December 1st, week and a half, 2 weeks away. I'll have to start doing some grocery shopping soon and getting some food ready. Or no, not soon, I guess a couple days before I move, so I'm ready. But business is going good. My first client I recently asked for, or I didn't ask. My first client I told him that I'm charging him more price per video. And I kind of jumped into my business model, which is a short form content agency. I learned it's called the SFCA, which I never even knew was a thing. I just called it a media agency. But I kind of just jumped into it, and I didn't do research on how people are actually making the business model that I chose successful. What are they doing? So I spent the past week learning, or especially relearning, because I used to, when I tried drop shipping, when I tried SMMA, I tried all these things, and I watched so many videos, and it took me so long to actually get started because I wanted to make sure I was doing it properly. I wanted to make sure it was perfect. But I mean, the thing is, being an entrepreneur, sometimes you just got to jump right in and make the mistakes and learn from them. And I think, honestly, for some people, for me at least, that's the best way to grow. So for this one, I didn't want to spend all that time learning and thinking and planning out this perfect business model because I never wanted to fail. So I kind of just jumped right into it. I already knew a little bit how to make videos. So I just jumped right into it. I got straight into outreaching, and within 3 weeks maybe, I got my first client signed. And that's where it started. And then I didn't really think about it. We kind of did negotiation back and forth about the amount of videos and the price, and we ended up coming to a mutual agreement. And looking back, I'm not sure what I would have done differently. I guess I would have thought about it a bit more. But other than that, no, I'm extremely happy that I have the client I have now. But knowing what I know now, I now relearned how to actually negotiate, how to actually drop price anchors. There's this person I watch on YouTube, the Footer. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's the Futur. And there's a lot of good price negotiation, a lot of good sales calls, sales advice in general that I've listened to and I've learned a lot from. And I'll probably be watching him a lot more. Because sooner or later I will, because the client I have now, I never hopped on a sales call. I've never even talked to the guy. It's just been emails back and forth, lots of them. But I think I could provide better videos for the client if I got an understanding of what they wanted to achieve with their videos, what kind of videos they wanted, what style they wanted, what their long-term goal was. And if I got on a sales call with them and got to know them, and got to know the business, got to know the brand, got to know what they wanted to do with their business, I could then format my videos in such a way where I could deliver high quality content for them, and it actually performs well. And it's up to their standards, up to their part, up to their criteria, and it does well. And you have a good business relationship with the client. And maybe that's something I might pursue. Maybe that's something I might talk about. Maybe I kind of enjoy talking about my business and how I've grown and what mistakes I've made and my plans for the future. And while I'm definitely not in a position to give anyone advice, at least not yet, but I will be soon, maybe I might just talk about my own business and maybe talk about fitness and really try to be authentic and really be myself. Because in this day and age, as we all know, it is extremely hard to do. And if you see my past videos, on my past thumbnails, I've made them extremely kind of extravagant, kind of pop it out. And I'm not sure. I think for this video, I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything to the thumbnail. Because getting an extravagant thumbnail with the vibrant colors, the AI imagery in the background, yeah, it's vibrant. It makes a person look at it instantly. And then they go, to me, if I see that kind of thumbnail, I'm not going to assume it's just going to be raw footage of someone talking to a camera in their car for 10 minutes. I assume it's going to be some extravagant brain dead editing style video. And speaking of that, I think there are two styles of content creation, or two styles of editing styles, two editing styles for YouTubers. The brain dead editing style, the style where there's especially the hook, which is the first, depending on the amount of video, the first part of the video, like whether it's the first 5 seconds or the first minute. Man, there are some videos where there's a sound effect, like there's a transition every single 5 seconds, maybe even less. There's cuts between each clip, and like you're switching between footage so much. And the thing is, it worked for some people. People love that type of content because like you're engaged every single second of your every single second of that video. You are constantly engaged, and you are just. And now that I've learned how to edit a good video, and I'm looking at this video, and I'm like, I don't even want to look at this, bro. I can feel it frying my fucking brain. I want to post organic, raw content just like this that I enjoy doing, because that's important. I have to enjoy this, or I'm not gonna stick with it. I'm gonna fucking hate myself. So we enjoy it. We enjoy this process, and I talk about things that I like, and I be authentic with myself. And while maybe 6 months ago, if I heard myself saying this, I would say I'm a selfish bitch. But now, knowing what I know now, we're going to try being authentic. We're going to try being ourselves. And we're going to kill this chest today. Pre-workout snack. I've had these for a while. Is this upside down? It is upside down. Home style Rice Krispie treats. These are thick, they're chewy, they're marshmallowy, filled with sugar, complex carbohydrates, and normal carbs with the sugar. Or actually, yeah, with sugar. Only thing is that vegetable oil, man. Everything else I don't really give a shit about, but I can't really complain because I'm eating the food I'm eating right now, and the food I will be eating in the future when I move out is going to be so low quality and so cheap. But what can you do? For breakfast, I've had these Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, the pancake breakfast sandwiches with egg, sausage, cheese, and the pancake patties. It's like a McDonald's McGriddle, that's what it is. I love those things. But it's like that, but just smaller. And it's really good, man, but they're fucking horrible for you. You see that ingredient list and you're like, what the fuck am I looking at, bro? This is gonna give me fucking cancer. But I know once I have the money, I will splurge on the good food. But for now, it doesn't really matter to me. As long as I'm in some sort of maintenance / deficit, As long as I'm eating semi-clean and I'm getting like close to my body weight in grams of protein, I don't really mind. I mean, I feel great, honestly. I mean, kind of stick to the same diet, which is those breakfast sandwiches, oatmeal. I've had oatmeal for years for my pre-workout meal. I mean, it's simple, it's easy. Oh, oatmeal with peanut butter and honey, and I usually have bananas, but I haven't been buying them because I haven't really gone shopping at all. But it's oatmeal, protein shakes, Premier Protein shakes from Sam's Club, and Greek yogurt. They're called Okios or Okios, however the fuck. I got made fun of how I said Okios. I don't know, maybe it's the right, maybe it's the wrong. But Okios Greek yogurt cups, protein shakes, oatmeal, breakfast sandwiches, occasionally ground beef. Maybe if my parents decide to cook, I'll just have whatever they're having. Usually it's something with protein or some sort of meat or chicken, and I'll love that. I love when they do that. And then recently it's been a lot of 45-calorie bread, Delight 45-calorie bread with some sort of deli meat that has a whole bunch of sodium in it to make it fresh, to make it last for 6 months to a year. Don't know how the fuck that's possible, but hey, we feel the sodium now apparently. But whether it's chicken breast, turkey breast, roast beef, I mean, three slices of any kind of that high sodium deli meat is like 11 grams of protein, and I love that. So I have like 6-7 slices of that with a 45-calorie bread, throw on a slice of cheese, and we call it good. And with those, I've ate that same thing for the past like for months basically, and I've seen progress. I don't know. I've been in a deficit / maintenance most of the time. I'm slowly losing fat because I've never really had a solid six-pack. I've never really had a kind of low body fat percentage. I've always been a kind of fat kid. But we're slowly getting down there. We're slowly starting to see visible abdominal muscles. Only the upper two, not the bottom 4 yet. But enough of that. I need to get this lift in, and I feel like this is good progress about being authentic, being myself. And I don't know how. If I was talking to myself a year ago and I told myself you're actually going to be talking for 12 minutes straight right now, I would have been like, no fucking way. There's no way you can hold that conversation that long. I never thought I'd pick up a camera in the first place 3 months ago, but here I am. Because I genuinely want to make something out of this. And it's about being authentic. Well, not sure if I'll pick up the camera again before I end up moving in, but if I do, I'll see you then.